What is up, dudes? It's Jeremy. Today we're talking about Unreal Tournament. And I'm going to break this up into two parts. This first part's going to be a reaction to a map I made 10 years ago. If you want to see the other part, I'll talk about like more behind the scenes stuff. So subscribe if you want to see that part too. But for this first part, I just want to react. I made this map on the Unreal Engine for Unreal Tournament 3. But I wanted to share the backstory, I guess, behind getting this video. I bought the game shortly after I did this competition. So the competition was, it was a video game design, but you had to make one map with the Unreal map editor, and then you submitted it, and I actually won this competition. I'll show the trophy, or the plaque that I got. But I won the competition and I got the map, and so to reward myself after I got the scholarship money, I went out and bought the actual game too. At the time, I didn't have a PC that could run the game, but I thought like, this would be cool to have anyways, and you know, anyways, all this time goes by, 10 years, I've had this game, I finally have a laptop that would be able to run it, but I never even considered it until a couple weeks ago that this laptop doesn't have a disk drive. Now, I know I could buy a separate disk drive and that kind of thing, but I wanted to see this gameplay like that day. It was like really bothering me. So I got on the subreddit and just said like, hey, is there anyone that would be willing to download this map if I send it to you and play around on it and just like send me the footage? And I didn't really expect to get anything. And all I got initially was a comment that was like, try the Discord, the Unreal Tournament Discord. So I went to the Discord, super friendly group of people. They were like, yeah, I'll check it out. I had like 4 or 5, like right away. We're like, yeah, I'll check it out. I'm going to play like right now. And they sent me the video file like that night. So cool. Super wholesome group. They were like, you should check out the Unreal Tournament game through the Epic Store. And I tried that and found out my PC wasn't good enough for that. But whatever. I got the footage and I wanted to react to this. The title, the name of the map was Mansion, and I think it's better set up for Team Deathmatch, but I think both people played it on Deathmatch because I also set it available for Deathmatch. But, dude, I'm so stoked to see this. Okay, so, first one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, dude, it's so cool. Anyways, alright, so, okay, so you get the two teams. So you can see everybody spawns on the same side. That's why I say this is definitely made for Team Deathmatch. I was just turning it into a total mess. Okay, so the concept that I had is there's a massive mansion in the middle, and then 2 like fighting grounds on either side, or sorry, 2 spawning areas on either side. You can see he goes straight up to the rooftop where I have like clock tower and some decorative stuff, but then there's also a sniper rifle. So you get the sniper rifle up top. I kind of based this off of, there's a few elements here. I definitely wanted something symmetrical. I think there's a better word for that. But just something where it was like almost like very similar sides for each team with like different areas for battle in the middle. So you walk out to the courtyard, and then there's a second level, and that's where this greenhouse is and some other like leafery. And I think I put the bio rifle, if you're familiar with the Unreal Tournament weapons. Put some stuff out there, and then so you have this middle area, staircase that goes into the mansion. See, everything's pretty parallel. Like I have this waterfall and like this inside river with a little decoration in the middle, and then this area here. So when I made this, like there were floor tiles, and I think they were wood like everything else. I'm not sure why they don't load on here. There's some other stuff that didn't really load correctly, but I think that's probably on my end. I don't think that's the game or anything like that. The game was amazing to work with. And then I think he goes, yes. Okay, so this is the part that really bums me out. These tiles have all been wiped, but they were all water, and when you went down, the screen's supposed to change to a blue hue, and you actually swim to this cave area, and this cave area is stacked, dude. It's like a bat cave. So I kind of took concepts from different games. Mansion from Gears of War. Like, I loved the idea of this mansion with a courtyard that you could fight in. And then this, I think I was playing a lot of Assassin's Creed and like Batman. What was the Batman? Arkham Asylum. So I wanted an idea of like a bat cave, and that was the area that he just went into. And I really appreciate both of these players. I don't know if they would want me to share their username, so I'm not gonna, but I really, really appreciate them if by chance they find this video.
Double kill.
So you got the rocket launcher on either end. A couple... Dude, it's just so funny, like the death, with this being set up for free-for-all. And I think both videos that I got, most of the action takes place on these sides. This inside is just kind of like a loading area, or I guess like a gear up type area. There's the flak, what is it? Flak gun? I can't remember the name of it now. Flak rifle? There's one of those on either side and like a ton of ammo. And then you would come out here, and here's kind of this nice brawl area. I had never played Unreal Tournament when I did this, so I was kind of set up for something more where like you would actually peek around corners and stuff like that, and I think the game's a little bit more fast-paced than for that. So it's pretty minimal. I think that I want to say you had 2 weeks to do the project. It was a really cool competition. So like on day, you would get 5 days? I think 5 days of like an actual class on using the Unreal Engine. And then I think you had 2 weeks from then on. So you could start your project, you could do whatever. And then after the class ended, you had like another 2 weeks to actually submit your map. And then your map had to come with like a paper, just all about like your map and why you chose to do what you did. What's funny is the background is actually like a sphere. Again, if you're familiar with the map editor, it's you could change like the whole background, but I couldn't figure out how to get it how I wanted exactly. So instead I just created a massive sphere with the stars, and then created like a kill zone for like if you jumped over the fence, you would just die. And I don't think that either of these players do it, but what would happen is like you would die and then you would fall like hundreds of feet till you hit literally the bottom, which was like all these stars. That's the end of that one. Okay, so you can see, oh, and yes, this one is cool because he gives you more of an overlay of everything. Yes, this is what I wanted. I'm going to edit these so you see them the other way. So there's the biodome, right? Here's the upper tier of the courtyard. There's the lower tier of the courtyard. This top area, which isn't really meant for battle. It's mostly just to go up there and grab that sniper rifle. And then you come inside the mansion. Here you got some ammo, some other things, some decorative pieces. Very symmetrical. Everything's very, very symmetrical, with just minor differences on either side. And then, like I said, it's really meant for team deathmatch, because here's like teams spawn on either side of this courtyard. Like I said, there's not a lot to it, dude. Like people make amazing maps, incredible maps. But for me, having no experience and in 2 weeks, I am really proud of what I did here. I think it's really cool. We'll watch some more gameplay, and then, like I said, I'll do a part 2 and get more in depth with like how I did what I did and everything. So yeah, we come in here, go straight for the what is this, shock rifle? Yes, okay. I really don't remember any of the weapons. I had no experience with the game, and then I haven't been able to play it for 10 years. Oh, it's so cool watching somebody else. Like when you like test a custom map, it's just you playing, so you're playing like your style, your like how you would game. It's so cool actually watching somebody else play your map though. Oh, and here we go into the, oh, okay, so the Batcave. His turns blue, just those texture tiles are still missing. Such a bummer, because it looked amazing. So this is the Batcave where you get a whole bunch of power-ups, a whole bunch of armor. It's really cool to like watch someone find this kind of thing. Dude, so cool to see. Anyways, I just wanted to watch this map and talk about it. It feels like a century ago that I did this, but it's amazing to see again. Like, I haven't seen this since I tested it for the competition 10 years ago. The game was already a few years old at that point too. I think I bought this for the Xbox 360. You couldn't do anything with custom maps, but Unreal Tournament's such a cool, like, as far as I know, it's like the OG like arcade shooter like this. Like, this is, and I know people would say like, what about Doom? What about, there's so many like more fast-paced shooters, but I'm saying like an online, like a competitive game like this. I guess there's Quake. Whatever. For me, it's Unreal Tournament. All right, dude. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.